Hi and welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sewjo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my coolly stitchy things. And this is part 14 of rediscovering my stash, where I'm taking a look at everything I have because I kind of forgot. So with this part 14, I've got more kits that I've put together, plus I think 2 more fat quarter bundles. But before we go through all that, I'm going to go take a look at the next little section in the shelf after I pulled all the kits out. We have some yardage. Let's go look at it. So after I pulled everything out, I have 11 more mini bolts of fabric that's 1 yard or more. So I'm taking you along with me as we look at my stash that I rediscovered. So what we have now is I have a fat quarter bundle. And this is Fog from Art Gallery. There we go. So another fat quarter bundle. Then I have another fat quarter bundle. Here we go. And this is Kindred by One Canoe 2. All those fat quarter bundles. Now let's get into some kits. Now I have a jelly roll, and this is from Clothworks Radiance by Sewjoquilts. All those purples. And this is what I'm doing with it. Here's the pattern that I'm going to use. This is Dragonfly Garden. So that would be the jelly roll. That's basically just for the border, I guess. Then I have a border, or not a border, a panel. There's a little bit of what the panels are look like. The flowers and different vase type things. Here, I'll open it up a little bit more. There's more flowers and vases. And just a solid. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I was thinking as far as this. Obviously, I think this could be a binding, but I'm not sure where in here I was planning on putting that. Maybe just a big border and then those. I'm not really sure. But anyway, that's kind of what I have together to make this kit somehow. So there we go. That's a kit. Then I have another kit. And this is to make this Welcome to the Woods. Kind of hard to see in the plastic. Got a fat quarter bundle for that. And then this is the panel for that. I'll have to put that back on here in a minute. But there's the panel. Let me put that back on the board real quick. And then in addition to the panel and the fat quarter bundle, I have this yardage that will go with that. So that's another kit. And I have yet another kit. This one doesn't have a pattern per se with it, just a bunch of fabrics that I've grouped together that I will do something with. Hummingbirds and a gray, this hummingbird, and this hummingbird. So I will do something with that. I'm still calling it a kit. I don't know what exactly, but I'll find something eventually. And this, I do not know what my plans were for this when I bought it, but I know I had some sort of plans. But these I'm calling a kit too. This, then we're going to start getting into some of the grays. I'm calling it a kit, but I don't know what plan or pattern I had when I got it, but I know I bought them all to go together. So that's another kit. And then we have this one who does have a pattern. I believe this was a free pattern at some point in time. And this pattern is called My Window. And it is the same fabric on this that's in my little kit here. My Window, Magnificent Blooms, Jackie Robinson's, and Bernatec's. So there's all that. So here's the panel. I think this is border yardage, not a panel. There you go. And this is the panel. Yeah, the stripe. And then we have a solid to go with it. And then a fat quarter bundle for all those other fabrics. So I think that's a fat quarter bundle. Yep, 20 pieces. So I have that kit. Now, if there's anything you would like to see me do sooner rather than later, please leave a comment down below and we'll see if we can make that happen. Now, what else do I have? I'm also calling this another kit. And I have 2 of these Jolly Bars Dandy Duo from Robin Pickens. And I plan on making the quilt that came with it, this. Because the Jolly Bar is a pre-cut that's exclusive to Fat Quarter Shop, which is 5 by 10 inch cuts of fabric. And then when you buy it, they come with a pattern. This was the pattern that came in it. And I do plan on doing this pattern. It needed 2 Jolly Bars, so I got 2 Jolly Bars. And I have some yardage here for, I think it's for the binding. So that is yet another kit. And I have a few more kits. Just sliding that in there so it doesn't get lost. And then I have this, which is Sweetbriar by Rachel Erickson. Here we go. I think that is, yeah, fat quarter bundle. Wanted to make sure it wasn't a fat eighth bundle. But I have that. And I have some yardage for a border and a binding. So I am calling it another kit. Because when I buy pre-cuts, I do like to also buy like a border and binding when I buy them, and that way whatever I decide to do with that pre-cut, I've got the border and binding, so it's almost like a kit. The only thing I have to add is the background. All right, got 3 more kits. So this is a jelly roll, and this is Midnight Garden, Sweet Fire Road. There we go. And I have fabric for a border and a binding. So I'm calling that another kit. Then I have this from Maywood Studios, Franny's Flowers. There's that. And I have border and binding. And for the last kit in this section, I have a jelly roll strip. Well, it's the same thing as a jelly roll. It's just packaged flatter. We have 2.5 inch strip pack, Juliet by Angela Nickies. I think's what it says. Here we go, and I have border fabric and the binding. So that's another kit. So let me share with you what my totals are so far, because I'm keeping track of how much I have. So after part 14, I think it is, I have what I consider a quilt kit 91. Jelly rolls 59. Now those are just jelly rolls freestanding. If I've got fabric as far as like border and yardage, I put them and classifying them under my kit. So just I have 59 jelly rolls that I don't have any border or any yardage to go with them. I have 16 jolly bars. Fat quarter bundles is 47. I have 79 charm packs. And then 54 just freestanding alone fat quarters. Layer cakes, 66. Pieces of yardage that have 1 yard or more on them, I have 148 pieces of yardage. So far, I've got more. 11 bolts of fabric, because the bolts are what I buy in the solid colors to use for backgrounds and things. I have 11 boxed or pre-packaged kits that already came from manufacturers or quilt shops all ready together, and then I have 2 panels. So I've still got a few more of these to go, but my totals are getting up there. Now, as always, if there's any quilt or fabric that you've shown that you'd like to see me do sooner than later, let me know. I do those, and I show them on my weekly updates. All right, till next time.